So this is preservation part. Already we have shown you that how you can pollinate your rose plant and rose flower. So now we have come to second part in preservation part.
Right.
So let's start and how they have done all these, because this preservation part is more important because they have got success through their discovery of particular, so which helps them to more germination from the root seeds. So let's start today. Sir, first we want to know what particular pathogen you have got and in which year.
After that, I shall come to the main point. This pollination or breeding, that means this is the easy part. That is the easiest. Next, stratification. That is the more important but a difficult part. Stratification means earlier people they collected the ripe hemp and put in different layers in damp sand or damp sawdust, because the rose seed they do not germinate easily. They need after ripening period, long time they want to sleep, and the sleeping period is 120 to 150 days. Before that, if you put into soil, it will not germinate straight away. But or the germination time will be 1 year or more. At that, during that time, seed may perish. So what is done? These seeds are kept in damp condition in cold atmosphere. This atmosphere should be 5 to 7 degree temperature, which can be achieved in our domestic refrigerator. What I do, I refine the system. I cut the fruits or herbs and got the seeds. These seeds are very small, size of a chola, or you know chola, and very hard. You cannot crack it with your teeth. To soften this, stratification is mainly meant for softening of the hard seed coat. The embryo inside cannot come out through that hard coat of seed. In this way, stratification is very important. It makes soft the coating of these seeds. This is the earlier system. What I do, I refined it. I just extracted the seeds from herbs, put in cold water. Some seeds will float. Those are called floater. Those will be rejected. Which sink, they are sinkers, and those are the right seeds. Those seeds I keep in. Earlier I used to keep in small bottles of injection and stopped it and sealed it with molten wax and kept inside seed for 4 to 5 months. That was my earlier system.
150 days it is required.
It is required for match. It is called after ripening period or ARP. This ARP of rose is 120 to 150 days. For carrots, it is 60 days. For pumpkin and others, only few days, 3 or 4 days. But if it goes, they want to sleep. They want this period as rest. Otherwise, it will not germinate. Those seeds I keep inside the seed refrigerator, kept in bottles. Nowadays, I reformat it. I use in like these packets, zip packets to minimize this.
Earlier it was not available, that's why you have
might be, and then After 4 or 5 months, I took it out and sowed for germination in a seed pan or like that in pots. Ordinary seed pan with ordinary soil, soil with cow dung or something like that, and just like tomato and brinjal seed, this condition of soil is required, and it will be germinate, it will germinate 30 days, 40 days, 45 days like that, and this percentage of germination will be roughly 3 to 4%.
Or max to max you can say 5 to
6%. That is the rest period, and when I sow in pot, it will germinate not earlier than 30 days, and percentage of success is not so good. Maximum 7-8% maximum. What happened once in 2004, I used to keep the seeds at that time in small bottles, injection bottles, and sterile it, boiling it, and then stored seeds there with this aluminum foil for identification, that also will be within the bottle, small bottle, which I used earlier, this system. One day in the end.
So you have started your journey in the year of
78,
88. From 1978 to 2004, you used to do in
this
the
system,
normal way.
Because these were written in different books. I got the information from different horticulture books how to germinate seeds, and in Rose chapter these were written, and I followed it. Then what happened? One day, my sowing period is normally end of November. In that time when I started different seeds in different pans with label and etc., all these things, all right. What happened? I saw one bottle that stopper is open. How, I do not know. Maybe some gas formed and that gave pressure. Then I was dismayed. I saw inside the seed some chalky substance. Definitely I understood those are some sort of fungus. It attacked the seeds and made this appearance whitish. I was very much disappointed. Wanted to throw it. No, I sowed it also. Then a miracle happened. Within 10 days, about 10 seeds out of, about 7 seeds out of 11, they germinated.
So you got them.
I just was astonished, and as I was in head of a laboratory in Durgapur steel plant, my head started thinking what happened, why happened. This damaged seed, why this germinated so early and so nicely. That means I took this white substance, this like powder chalk, and thinking, what is this? What is the name of this variety of? I understood that this success is meant for those fungus. Fungus means plural is fungi. Fungi. Then I collected very small quantity. I got just a pinch of powder.
Can we show this fungus right now?
I am showing. Then I started thinking, definitely this fungus, mold, why it is mold, those are responsible for this high rate of germination. I collected those with some pinchers, and what shall I do? If I wanted to know its identification, I have to increase it. How? What it eats, in what condition it survives, how it multiplies. Those things came to me. Then I got hold of that small quantity of fungus and attempted to increase its quantity so that I can send it to some institution for identification. Then I started feeding it with milk powder. No. Egg yolk. No response. Then some other things. In some book I saw horse dung. I could not get horse dung here. Where is horse and where is dung? Cow dung I used. Even cow dung manure used. Nowhere. And I started, but my small amount of fungus is decreasing very minutely I used. Then I got success with besan, chola besan, powdered gram. It flourished. I got it multiplied, and I got plenty of sample. My home is at Hooghly town. I gave some sample to my brother. He went to Kalyani Krishi Vishwavidyalaya. That is the right place to identification. They identified it. They called it is saprophyte or saprophytic fungus. Then I went to Encyclopedia Britannica like that. At that time Wikipedia and other things were not available. In Britannica I got, they just identified saprophytic fungus, that's all. And some impurities are there. It is quite possible, impurity, to get impurity. Then I searched Britannica and found that this particular strain of fungus, they flourish or eat only dry organic matter, dry, not live. They do not attack live plants, they do not attack any live animals, they just eat dry things. Here that besan is also falling in that category. That was all right. I smeared some little fungus and next year, and that means the germination very nice, about 30%. I was elated.
So from 5 to 6% to 30%.
And moreover, its germination started from 7 days.
Which usually take place
30 days.
30 days. Okay.
Excellent. It's a miracle. Then I started growing that thing and used and got very good result. This thing that is the stratification part and the germination also.
Success through this discover, and if you want you can get it from them. And what happened, this discovered or you can say this journey, they got success from this discover, from germination rate from 5-6% to 30-40%. So more than 40% also you
I got sometimes I got even 50% I got.
So
this year I got 50%.
exactly. So viewers, this is the opportunity, and already you are getting my point. The interested. So dear viewers, those who are interested to pollinate and want to get more success like them, you can contact with them in India, West Bengal, and the place is Durgapur, and from this place they have started their journey, and till today they are in Durgapur city. So here this is the pathogen.
Fungus in dormant state.
This is the dormancy period.
It will be alive after I take out from the refrigerator. It was inside the refrigerator till now.
You can remove very small amount in your hand. To show exact.
This I use when first time I put the seeds inside the refrigerator. That means in June, July it is used.
So what they are doing exactly with the
that is I am telling. These fungus, they have some organ. It is called hypha, root-like thing, but not root. This fungus, this hypha grows and
attack the seeds.
Attack the seed coat.
Okay.
And put some enzyme.
Okay.
To make it soft and devour it. In that way, they cover entire seeds.
Usually, initially, what you are doing, you take after winter sleep, you take the seed and how it will soft.
These are the dormant fungus.
Dormant fungus. This
saprophytic dormant fungus.
Okay.
These are sleeping inside refrigerators. I take them out.
In which temperature?
5 to 7 degrees.
5 to 7 degrees.
Or 5 to. Then I take out in the month of June, July, when rose heaps ripe. I extract the seeds and smear a small quantity, like in a milk, to make curd. Some saja is given, like that. That will multiply within a short time.
Okay.
And I keep it there till November, 4 to 5 months, and take out
150 days.
And actually 120 to 150 days, depending on the variety.
Depending on
that details I do not know.
So here the question is arising. This fungus, is it not destroying the original seed?
It may, but before that I am taking out.
Okay.
When their job is over, then
So how long you will keep it for?
Even 1 year, 2 years it will stay.
No, this will stay 1 year, 2 year. I am telling, I want to know how long you will the pathogen will touch in with the seeds. How long?
When the seeds are extracted from the hip,
Okay.
then I keep it inside this packet like this.
Okay.
Then put some fungus in it and put in the refrigerator.
For how long?
At 5 to 7 days. Again that 4
to 7 days.
to 5 months.
If it will over above 5 to 7 days, it will destroy the original seed.
Maybe because sometimes I saw this aluminium foil, they ate, they completely devoured the aluminium foil.
Aluminium foil also they are attacking.
Attacking.
Okay.
But
so powerful it is.
But seed coat is very hard and what will say, thick, and then my job is easy. Earlier people used to boil them, not boil, and soak them in water at 65 degrees centigrade, or they put in diluted sulfuric acid, or even they tried to thin it with some
Paper.
sandpaper or some file, that, or not it with a nail cutter at one point, because those are actually those are the system pure to my, and it was a chance discovery.
So after 2004, your journey
easy journey.
Easy has started more easier.
More easier.
and you got huge success, and you have started more pollination to get more variety.
We will see the result. We shall go to upstairs,
Yeah.
and there are so many seedlings waiting for us.
So viewers, you will get the opportunity to see the seedlings.
You will be amazed. So many seedlings are there
So many seedlings are
waiting for us.
So let's start with the final and the next and final process of the germination, that is germination part.
Germination. That is the hardest part. Including this germination part includes that fungus things and this what I say, stratification
This
and germination.
It is very easy part, but you got the through this. So
Pollination is the easiest. Pollination is the very easy. Any can, but definitely it involves some technicality and other things, knowledge, etc.
So let's start with Mr. and Mrs. Ghosh.
Mrs. Ghosh, my partner. You have seen all my roses are developed by Mr. and Mrs. Ghosh. Why? Actually, this pollination part, when I was in service at Durgapur steel plant, I told them cross this with this with this, and went to office, because pollination time was 9 and I was at office, and she did it. All the jobs she did it earlier, and she was deeply involved.
Major work she has done. So starting work of this germination.
Definitely, my earlier roses was her creation. That is included with
After
me.
retirement, you got
Full opportunity. At that time, I only got the Sunday and holiday. All the other days, she was the.
So Mr. and Mrs. Ghosh, the frame name, it is not only for Mr. and Mrs. Ghosh, it is the gardening.
Not to please her.
Not
She
to please her.
actually helped me. Yeah.
So,
Many people
this
asked
Dadi
me.
has done with both of them. So
Till now,
Till now.
she is doing some mild job, and her health is not
for
also.
all the viewers, please tell your name, madam. Sonda Ghosh. Mrs. Sonda Ghosh, she is equally responsible for this journey,
Sure.
and got the gold medal from both of the federation or foundation.
From Bombay and Pune.
Yeah, All India Rose Federation as well as Pune.